Good morning. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. I am doing the all right. And yeah, we doing the Disgaea again for reasons. Mainly because I still want to actually play more of this game. I have been trying to save it for stream, so that way, you know, we go through it and everything on stream. But yeah, we gonna be doing some more Disgaea, and hopefully get to do some things. Hey Ryu, welcome in and thank you for the headbands. Hopefully we'll get to do some more things. I don't remember really what we were doing last. I think we were just grinding experience on people and stuff, and trying to do like item world grind potentially. I don't know. We're just gonna make this up as we go. But today is also kind of nice because we are going to be doing the dual stream to the YouTubes. So hello YouTube, how are you doing today? This also means that there will actually be a YouTube VOD, which is not normal for me at this current point. But hopefully those will actually, you know, get some watch time for some people. Who knows? Anyway, there's this thingy. We're gonna actually hop into this and move the mouse off the screen. So yeah, we're really low levels. It feels so bad that we are as low level as we are, but this game is not kind in terms of the amount of experience that you get, so here we are. Boy, tempted to actually go into this item here. Let's see, because we need to do potentially some item world stuff here. I don't think we want to go into like a muscle brawn. I just don't think that is actually useful. There was a faster way to get down. The fairy dust was curing ailments. We'll leave that in our inventory. Potentially we could go into a common orb. That would not be the worst thing. The crab pincer stuff would also not be bad. Because we eventually are going to get our people who we actually want to get up, who are those. Because, like, I don't think we can make anyone yet that of the monsters that I actually really want. No, we can't. So, I like the cat people, and I like the succubus. The cat people, because they're basically tabaxi monks, and I enjoy the you know, punchy characters. The succubus, because when I was playing originally, I found out they have the ability to drain people for health, and I'm like, oh sweet. Here's how we make an off tank. So that's the goal there. So I think potentially we go into that item. This crab pincer here, because it's a high rarity, so that means it's already kind of boosted, which is nice. Oops, that button is the one I wanted to hit. I was like, was this person Item World? Why does it not look like Item World? It's because just haven't so used to like the newer games and everything. So yeah, we don't we can't move residents from or that we haven't subdued yet, which kind of sucks. But here we are. But go to item worlds here. Starting from level 2, so we're gonna have a really easy task here. We also have an easy just get out on this one, which I think we might do, because fuck it, why not? Make our job a little easier. Like, normally you want to clear all the floors, but the options are presenting themselves. And I'm like, don't think I should complain. Especially because, like, we're at the point that these items are low enough that I'm not worried about it. Oh god, am I worried about this one, though? Okay. So we need to figure out stuff here, because this is a very dangerous map. So the reason why clone is dangerous is because it clones players too, but they become enemies. So, like, the first thing that we need to do is try to kill this guy. Okay. Now that we have done that, Freem is probably going to be sacrificed here. Because we have to move them here. And then that's all they get to do. And with how things are, these are a lot of enemies coming up to attack them. Now, granted, there's a chance they might survive, but those chances are very slim. Who else do we bring out here? I'm gonna save them. Just to give the enemies around here another target. Yeah. Okay, missed on that one. That's good. And as you just heard, that was literally every enemy still alive being cloned. So, yeah. I don't know where they got cloned to. Yeah, if I could get rid of this one, it wouldn't be as bad. So, now... Actually, it doesn't look like every enemy was cloned, unless there's... Yeah, I don't think there's... I think maybe only one enemy got cloned, which is way better than what it used to be. So, we can potentially reach this null. We can with, like, throwing someone over there. So, I think what we do... We send them away. Send them away. Oh, I have to have a character out. Etna's got a decent amount of HP, so sure. We don't want to defend, because then she'll end her turn, or she won't counterattack. And we want her to counterattack here. Ooh, boy. Did not kill. Okay, put Etna there. It might just have to get rid of the one thing and then, like, try and rush it. So where are these people being cloned to? 'Cause yeah, I don't know. Let's get free mount. Do this one so that way we can hit here and hopefully kill all of them. Yep, that worked. I don't think she can make that jump. Yeah. She can't make it somewhere where we actually want her right now. So yeah, I think we end turn. And then we bring her back. Can't get her that far. We can't reach the fire. Even with this. Yeah, Mega Fire doesn't have better range either. Because their levels are really close to each other. So I think we then bring out Laharl to here. Sweet. Here. Alright. Getting rid of that is the only thing that we actually really needed to do. Because now we can actually clear this map. Because it's also not going to have the other effect. The enemy boost. Which is like... That's what made it really scary. Because if one of our characters got cloned, we would legitimately... have to be fighting a 3 times boosted of ourselves. And that's pretty scary. Let's go ahead and end turn. Yeah, see, 6 damage is not enough to be worried about. Before, there was definitely some worry. Let's bring Nala out so they can do that. Do we do the Hurricane Slash? I'm gonna say yeah. I didn't realize we hadn't told Edna to do anything yet, so... About to confirm that, and then realized, whoops, wait, nope. Don't do that. Alright, then... Etna. Oh, they're not going to be able to make it. I don't think they... Oh wait, no, Pretty Raid. Pretty Raid will work. Get wrecked. I don't think we can... Oh no, we can make it to them. Sweet. Hello, Fiery! Welcome in, and thank you for the head pats. I think I missed it actually happening, or actually triggering, but I saw the, or see the redeem there. Hopefully you are doing well tonight. Alright. Okay, we got some good effects here. Yeah, don't really see any need to clear this or try to clear it. It's the only one that would have been kind of bad. We also have an innocent here, so sweet. Freem, do your thing. Burn them alive. So that way we may make use of their power later. Yeah, you go after them. Let's actually get flown out, because I just realized we should probably do a heal here on those two. I don't remember if... Oh no, Etna does need it too. And then Laharl, you know what, sure. AoE heals for the win. And then, right, we do this. Bring Etna over to here and see if we can attack them. Do this. Laharl to here. Keep grinding out that Hurricane Slash on Laharl. End turn. And then how is Freem's SP? Not great. We had to burn something real big earlier, so that makes sense. So let's not use Freem to deal the final blow here. And instead let's use this ice, which apparently was the correct choice anyway. So, yeah. Potentially we're not using Freem for a few stages, just because. Also, I should probably look at... Oh god, it's all the way over there, and... Jeez. All the awkward movement. Well, that's fine. We'll just try and go on a murder spree as much as we can here. Skull Splitter is something we should work on here. Work on these two for a short bit. We actually especially should work on Etna, considering I keep building them like a absolute unit of a damage dealer and then end up not actually doing that much with them. Because of, you know, mages and everything. But yeah, the entire point of using the axe for them is axes are very good damage because they have very high attack, but they're just not accurate. So very much worth using though, especially like if your goal is damage for a character. I am trying to figure out where I should even be trying to go here. I guess potentially here. Yeah, I don't have any experience with Darkest Dungeon yet. Um, but that is one of the comparisons that I have seen made many times, is that, like, you know, it's the I'm not very accurate, but if I hit you, you disappear and nobody knows where you went. I'm just gonna use Laharl to finish off people here, because I think that's the last enemy. Yep, there we go. Got a bronze axe there. So we have enemy boost on green again. But I think we can do a blade rush here. I don't know what this is going to actually turn things into. I didn't care about that, to be honest. So sadly, it's going to get our null away, but the main thing I was concerned about was we don't have that enemy boost now. Because silence is totally fine, you know. Especially if we're using people like Laharl. Nope, ice on this guy. Nope, never mind. They are hella resistant to that. So yeah, right now, Etna is not doing an insane amount, but that's mostly just because I don't have her fully min-maxed for the damage yet. So, like, other characters are still going to do just as much, if not more damage than Etna. But, like, if I actually do give her all the stuff to make her damage bonkers, then yeah. Because, like, so one of the things that I like about Disgaea is the way that the damage calculation works is insanely simple relative to what a lot of other games do. And that's awesome to me, because it's not explained anywhere, mind you, which is the only thing that kind of sucks. You sort of have to intuit it, at least especially in the early games. You just have to kind of be like, I think this is how it works. But, like, if you want to know how much damage a specific weapon does, it is, first you just look at, like, how does that weapon scale? Like, that is the original thing that you look at. Like, or what does that weapon give you, stat-wise? So, like, if we go in here, let's see, I can't actually do it from there, can I? I think I just need to take out somebody first. So if we go to Laharl here, and we look at his ninja sword, it gives attack, speed, and hit. Swords actually only go off of attack. I'm not 100% sure why that one is also giving the speed and hit, but here we are. I think it's because we went into... Did we go into this one? No. I don't think we did. I think we went into something else. But we can actually look at the longbow as a better example. Because here we see it gives attack and hit. Oh, it might be because of the sword it is. So, attack and hit are the two stats that this bow gives. Like, if we go over here, we can see that there are two marksmans that are giving it 6 extra, but that means our hit here is still giving us 4. That means that this weapon scales off of both attack and hit as stats. So its damage is calculated off of attack plus hit divided by 2. It's that simple. But it means as well that, like, you could, or like bows and everything are very, very accurate, and help you out a lot more than something like an axe does. So that's like one of the perks to like that kind of thing. Because if we go over to the tomahawk here, you can see attack is the only thing that it has as positive, and then hit is negative. And this means that it does only scale off of attack. Its damage is purely attack, but it has way higher attack than any of other of the weapons. It's just that we don't have attack on any other things that that it has on her. Like, we have not given her the belts and stuff like that to where she just walks up to people and says, "Hi, I delete you now." And they just, you know, crap their pants and then say, "Okay." Because that is essentially like when you get axes, especially like really high up there in item world, that's what ends up happening. Do we just, you know what? Sure. Let's because then hopefully we can get some more skills off of her. Love that they went and attacked her. Nope. Oh well. Go ahead and just come over here and attack that guy. Wow, he lived. Just send her away, I guess. I don't think... no, we do have another enemy way over there. So we're just going to go through the portal. Gotta love that 0 damage. Oh, hello. Yay for there being no abilities on there. So we go Laharl, attack. We kill it. We move right on down. What's floor are we on currently? Floor 9. So that one isn't doing a whole lot. But I think what we do here, we put the red onto the green, and then we just nuke it afterwards. So we take Laharl to go up here. Why can they not lift? We're not in a... Oh, red is no lifting, so we can't lift this one. Well, that means we can't actually clear this. Is that the no lifting block? It is a good question. No. The null is... Oh, there's 2 effects that are no lifting. Well... fuck me, I guess. So yeah, we'd have to do this in a different way to try and get the full clear, but oh well. We'd have to put green onto red. And then do the full thing from there, but I don't know if we even have a green. So I only see the yellow and blue there. So. Oh, nope, we do have a green. It's just all the way over there by the end anyway. Joy. And of course, it's on green. But yeah, we could actually try and get all the bonus stuff done for this one. This is going to be a lot of turns of just move towards the goal. I'm so glad they have a high jump height. Laharl does too currently. So yeah, just need to make it to that green one. And then we can actually do stuff here. Might poison. Whew, we got lucky. Alright, so we come here. We lift this one. We throw it onto the red here. We move Laharl to... Actually, I guess just back to here. We can let this take another turn. Alright. So then we murder this... this one. Oops, I actually probably don't want to use that. And let's just do a normal attack. And we do another turn. Gotta love it. I think, yeah, they're still on a thing, which is good. So yeah, so now everything will turn green first. The only problem, so to speak, is we're not actually going to get, like, the massive chain that I would be hoping for. So we're going to get from red to green to purple to null, I believe. I don't think we're going to get the going back to red. And then the blue and yellow are completely skipped. We probably should have thrown them onto red. Like, we probably should have done that before. But, oh well. Like, I don't think we need a massive combo here because of the, how big our chain hit is already. I think we might have all of the rewards anyway. I don't think we can skip this. Even if we don't have all the rewards, the amount that we do have is still pretty nice. Oh. Hey, there we go. We got to 9, which is the most. So yeah, 10 rewards is the most you can get from a single floor. Or a single level. Okay, so this is the boss one. We do have the skip right there. Boss is just right there, though, and we do have... Is this a... Nope, not actually connected. Not connected there either. Why? Why do this? Okay, well, it means we're pretty much gonna have to, like, throw people over there if we want to actually do that. Because I don't even think Freem can reach with fire to the actual boss. Do them, though, I guess, for now. Yellow is silence, and purple is defense up. We'll use them. Get a Tri-Burst training going. So yeah, we only have, I think, the 2 more over there, though? No, 3 more over on this side. Okay, I think that's gonna be fine. Get Nala out. And Etna. And Laharl. I don't want to throw people yet, because it's just a little bit dangerous to do that. So then we let Freem throw over now, because then we can, like, Mega Fire the boss. And then... there we go. Wait for that person to get closer, just so that way we can do this a little easier. Once again, Mega Fire, because training that skill is always going to be worth it. At least until we get the next one. And yay, an exit. Return to the castle. So yeah, here is something that is actually really cool about Item World in this game that I don't think they kept doing it in the other games. So in this item, I had the HP and the hit. You'll notice they're both at 6. They were at 3 before, more than likely. When you subdue them, they level up. Usually they double. So, you know, now they're 6. But you'll notice this is giving 10 HP and 10 hit. 4 of it is now just base to this item. And that's something that, like, I don't think exists in the later games anymore. I think they stopped doing this, like, in, especially, like, a lot of the much later games. If you have, like, residents in an item and you subdue them, I don't think it actually, like, it gives that item those stats. Granted, like, that's not necessarily a thing that's hyper necessary anyway. But, like, you know, it's still nice. We're gonna take that back out. Oh, heck yeah, that Bronze Axe is gonna be really good for us, because of that attack in it. I think that's what we're gonna go into next. Maybe get that up. What did I go into before? I know I went into a sword. Oh, this is the one we went into before. Because it's got the one guy in it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out as well. And then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go to move residence, and then from this crab pincer into the Bronze Axe. Now we're gonna move both of them. And then we're also gonna move the stuff from this common sword into the axe, which can only be this one. Because it's the only one we have subdued. But now, its hit is being counteracted. Its penalty to hit is being counteracted, I guess I should say. And it's giving some good, or it's giving HP. And if we go through this, and we actually get to floor 10 and everything, then I think that will actually give us some other good bonuses and whatnot. It'll make it to where, hopefully, we have some better things. Sort all this crap. But yeah, so now we have one of these at level 10. And as you can see, it has the HP, even though it's the exact same item as this one, it now has HP and hit, which the other one didn't before. So yeah, you can actually, like, min-max items even more. But, yeah, that hit that we're getting in this one is going to go back to being negative when we get it leveled up, but here we are. Let's also drop a save. And then, yeah, let's go to the... Oh, wait, hang on. We need a heal first. Almost forgot that one. Go into the bronze axe here. Ah, fucking hell. Okay. That's way too far away. I can't foreseeably get there without doing a big chain of throws and everything. So it's what we're gonna try and do here. Then Nala, one, Freem. So then you lift Freem, you lift Flon, you lift Nala, you lift them, you lift them. Hopefully that wasn't too far over. Okay. We didn't need as much as we did, but still way worth it. It's resistant to fire, of course. Let's just use Mega Fire then. Try and make sure we kill him. Excellent. Like, yeah, we are not actually... We're not actually beating this one in terms of killing everybody, because we'd have to go back the other way. It's gonna be nice to have that maxed out. You know what? Actually, let's kill people here, or try to kill people here. Yep. Them. Like, it's one of those I may as well. Because in theory we can try to do some other stuff. The fact that Tri-Burst is so cheap makes me very happy. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but that's for right now. Eventually we can actually get it to where it will do a decent amount. Holy shit, they're still alive. May as well see if they can get a kill. They don't, but... Actually, I should check if... Nope, there's enemies over there. Never mind. At least we got to... Or at least we killed some more. So yeah, we don't get bonus loot from that because we did not total clear. Thankfully, here, this guy is close enough that we can definitely get to him before the other enemies do. Get free mount here. Just regular fire. Subdued another specialist. I don't know where our exit portal is, but I get the feeling we're taking that. It's right there. Because I get the feeling, like, these people we cannot make it to. Yeah, that guy's isolated. That guy just might not have the jump height, but still. It'd be nice if there was a dash, to be honest, for characters. Like, I get why there isn't, but... Oh no, those people can make it. Like, it would be really odd, I suppose, if it was, or if there was a dash. I don't know if I can do Lake Rush from here. Then let's try it from here. There we go. I do love how we're doing this partially to grind levels, and we still have not actually, like, gained a level on a single character other than our level 3 character. Because, of course, we're fighting enemies that are very low level right now, so it's not exactly, like we're getting the most insane amount of experience. I mean, that no color change kind of means that there's not going to be any color change. Granted, we might try that anyway and see what happens. Let's find out. Let's... Oh, hey! Okay, so as long as you kill the color change first, it does actually still change. So it's going to go to red, but that's not actually going to do anything else for us. Just means now all that's enemy boost, which is this one. But we can easily kill that one. Yeah, we can stand on blue, that's fine. Yeah, it's not doing an insane amount for us, but here we are. Break out the frame. No, fire cannot reach at all. Nope, they don't move closer. So, let's see if Laharl can do a throw far enough here. Ooh, barely, but yes. Because then we just do fire like this. There we go. Holy shit, there is a massive damage thing here. As in, like, the actual damage effect. 40% on blue currently. That is dangerous. %20 on green. Okay, hang on. I think what we need to do is just see what we can get rid of here. Because this will at least make some things change. Oh, forgot. Forgot they would do that. See, I don't know what the... Okay, it'll go to yellow. And that might get something else. Yeah, we got blue there. And then we're going to actually get the null after this, too. So that's nice. We're not going to get rid of everything, but we got rid of a lot more than, you know, originally we were going to be dealing with here. And our chain hit is pretty high, so that's nice. I don't know if that's going to give us all the rewards, but, you know, here we are. Not quite, but pretty close. So we still can't stop on green. But that's okay. Because I also think this entire map is all hooked up. Which is useful. Do they get poisoned? They are not poisoned. Excellent. Fire them. I'm going to attack them. Wow, didn't kill it. And we didn't even get the counter. Alright, well, we're gonna work on Blade Rush, because why not? Going after her. I mean, technically that is the better person to go after, but that is still somewhat hilarious. Well, we're going to try it and see what happens here. Heck yeah! We did get up to 7 in the end. Which, we did get an Imperial Seal out of finishing that. So that was actually really good. Oh, screw you. Of course, they're all the way over there. Is this the Allied? It is, of course. So we got to be very careful here on the stuff that we do. So, as kind of crappy as it is, I think we are sending out Flung. Because they can heal themselves. Damn it. Okay, so they need to go there. Let's see if Freem can reach from here. Yeah, okay. That one was defense down. Potentially we kill that one, but that just doesn't really do us a lot of good. She doesn't have access to the one thing. Does she? No. We just want to move her closer to the next safe spot. As she takes an exorbitant amount of damage. I might be able to reach the ice thing. Ooh, that's not good. Or reach the other one. Nope. Okay. Alright, level up is good. Zero damage is good. Ooh, I think her poison's gone, actually. Sweet. We'll move after we heal. Okay, we can make it since we killed the one person. Sweet. Ice can reach now. Excellent. That's not going to fill our gauge very high, but here we are. Yeah. I suppose if we wanted to make that easier, we could have sent somebody else, but I'm also not complaining about working on her. Ooh, Psychic Orb there. Also, ooh, another one of our innocents here, or residents. Freem via this one. So we have this group of 4 things here. Got rid of one of the effects. We definitely don't want to be standing on yellow, which is this one here. Let's see. Green is none currently. You know what? Actually, let's just wait. I just want to see if we destroy that purple. Like, I could probably, like, actually math this out and see what would happen. So, like, we would probably want to hit the yellow one there, because that's going to make it also turn green, which is then going to trigger the purple. But then we don't really get anything else. So we need to destroy this blue one first. Then do all the others. Because then we get... If we do it correctly, we could get all of that. Just need to get over here first. I don't know if we get a full clear out of that, though. Because we can't go red afterwards. Let's just Moida this guy. That's mostly going for rewards that we don't need. This item is not strong enough for me to care. We want floor 7. Is this well, the good thing is that area does not have mobs up it. This one does. And that's hella isolated over there, so we're not doing that. Because why not? See if it kills them both, or if it misses because of height. It didn't miss, yay. Yeah, missing because of height sucks sometimes, but... oh well. Okay, this one at least looks like a proper map you can do. Boy. Whoop. Nope, maybe not. Nope. Okay, we're fine. Whew. Okay, so we have red on green, green on red, and null on red. I think what we need to do, if we wanted to get the full clear on this one, is first throw this onto blue, make blue red, and then hit the green. So yeah, I know what we would need to do here. Which we can actually try and go for this one, because why not? We're clearing this floor anyway. So the first thing we do is we bring Laharl over here. And we kill this guy, because why not? He didn't die. Oh, here's our null. Our null is on red. Okay. That's actually totally fine, because that's where we want it. I forgot to be paying attention to that as well. So then, yeah. We just attack anybody up here. Wow, these guys are surprisingly tanky. It might also just be that they're resistant to the weapon. Or that guy is just really tanky. So many of these enemies have poison. Yep, and it got poisoned. Let's just attack that guy. Oh, and Laharl is paralyzed. Holy shit. These people got some HP to them, I tell you what. Or at least defense, you know. Even if not HP. We're still fine for now. Really don't like Freem. Such is life. The life of a mage. Make sure we get this correct. Jeez, it's still up. Actually, I don't even need to be moving them. Why am I moving them? Damn it. I was really hoping for a level up there. Okay. Flon, come out. Go to there. Move to there. Don't think we can move anyone else. We're not going to be able to get Laharl in this heal, but that's fine. I don't think this actually cures conditions anyway, so... Maybe it does, actually, because it got rid of that one. Alright. So, they've already moved. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and turn. Gonna get the rewards on this one, because we can. So, the first thing we need to do is we need to move over here. And we throw this one onto here. So that's the one we're going to kill first. We need to just kill specifically that one and then the blue one, or the green one immediately after. So we're going to use one to kill this one with the ice magic. And then, you know what, just in case... Let's do it this way. I don't even have to actually move them over, but here we are. Just to make sure we get that extra money. And then, you know what, actually, we still need to work on Skull Splitter, so let's do that. Then fire. And that should clear the map. As long as we actually kill both of them. Yep, okay. So then it will go red first for all the blue, which there's not a lot. And then green for all the red. And now null for all the green. Yay! These are the kinds of floors I like. We're not getting great rewards out of that, mind you. Damn it, we were just shy of getting the 3 rewards, but oh well. Okay. Well, we can't get Laharl out because they are currently in a place where they're not good. I think we just leave here, because I see this area over here, and I'm like, there's an enemy. Yeah. Oh god, there's more over here. Yeah. We cannot make it there at all. There's not a snowball's chance in hell. Alright, so this is floor 10. I think that's the general, but then I think this entire platform we can't really make it to. So, we're killing this guy for sure. Which, we might be able to kill him by, doing this. Unless he moves. I think there was like a clone ability. Yeah. Oh, hey, Laharl's no longer paralyzed. Excellent. Well, then let's kill him the old-fashioned way. With a nice Hurricane Slash. Oh, did not kill him. What are his resistances? Okay, he's weak to fire. Excellent. Free. You know what to do. Now that we've killed the general, which is the only one that we really kind of need to do that. And look, we got all of our things, and as you can see, the hit is going back negative again. But then, suddenly, it went to -8. And that's not because the marksman in there got better. It did not. Nope, it's because we had him in there, and it made it not as bad. So, hells yeah. And then we can also do this thing here, where... I guess first we actually need to get it out of the warehouse, because that's where it would have, or it's where it went. So we put this in the warehouse. You know what? Sure, go to the bottom. I don't care. We're about to be sorting this stuff anyway. Okay, there's our axe. So we take that out. We go here and we say combined residents in here. And now we've combined all the residents with the same job. So now that singular gladiator is a 38 instead of what the 4 were. So yay. We have now made that axe a lot better for someone to be using. You know, even if we don't keep the residents in there, because actually, what would we want to work on next that would need attack? Or like who, I guess I should say. Because we could get a sword up for Laharl. We could go into something for him. I don't think anyone else... Well, I guess Nala currently does. If we did it for the 1 people, they would need that too. I kind of want to just see if we got anything new. I don't think so. I think because we have to do story to actually unlock making new things. So yeah, I think we just leave the residents in there for now. But yeah, Etna's now going to be hitting a lot harder. Which, hells yes for that. Do we have any of the belts? I don't think we do. We don't. Are they available for sale? We have better armor. No, they are not available for sale. That's just going to be weapons. Was it a bill that we could pass, potentially? Promotion, keeper stuff, eyewear, belt inventory. Okay. So we can try and do this. How are we looking here? Leaning no, either way. Leaning yes in favor. Either way. Against. Strongly against. Leaning yes. I don't really want to sit here and try and bribe people. And level-wise, we couldn't fight them either. So we're going to go ahead and just begin the vote. See if we get it. I'm kind of doubting. Yeah, we didn't. So we're going to just give up on that for now. Something that we'll have to do later, but the belts are very, very good for making people hurt. That scale off of attack. Alright. So, oh, they're level 5. Did they get... Nope, they didn't. I'm hoping that they get Suna or whatever, the one that removes status ailments. That is what I am hoping for. Because until we get Freem up really high, we're not going to be doing a lot for that. Okay. Actually thinking of Freem. going into her weapon would not be super great. Because, like, I'd also, like, I think technically, going into her weapon, I'd have to have a different one that I was going into. But I think technically the things that I would want, like, the residents to be at would be SP and intelligence, not resistance. It's also got the bonus of the manager, which... What did managers do? I think they gave more mana. It's been a while since I've looked up what all of them do, so I can't say for certain right now. But, like, there's... So, brokers, I believe, are the ones that give money. Like, enemies drop more money when you kill them. What is it that gives experience? I don't remember. Like, it's been so long since I've had to look up the list. Which it was a list that I had to just look up. Because there was, like, no way to like, just remember off the dome. Or, like, learn or somewhat, anyway, in-game. You could kind of figure it out, I believe. Or maybe it was, like, an item world. You could actually look it up. But either way. There might have been some way for you to find out, but... well, either way... whoops. Etna has her better axe. Statistician? Yeah, Statistician sounds right for the experience. Wow, we have a legendary leather jacket. That is kind of awesome. Which does have an SP person in it, so, like, potentially get them later. So we have this. Let's go ahead and drop a save first before we go there. Whoops. Oh, god damn it. Why? Why does it have to be doing ally damage? Weak to fire. Freem, can you hit them from here? Yes. Okay, we got rid of the ally damage, and we got Freem a level up. So, hells yes. Attack down and defense up we can kind of not care about by using mages. I think these enemies, though, all have resistance to ice, so we're not really using them. What is this one? Bounds the defense up. So we can kind of just rely on Freem here to do their thing. And then, yeah, come back over here. I'm gonna try this and see if it does get rid of the poison. Yeah, it does. Okay, excellent. Nope, it didn't. Never mind. So that does not cure conditions. Oh well. The good thing is, there's a nice clump of enemies right there again. The bad thing is, the only one that's low is over there. Because we are not going to be killing a full health person with ice. Oh, one of those had resistance to fire, I assume. No? I don't know why we didn't do good damage there. Please don't kill me. They might kill the frame. Oh, jeez. Heal. Oh, that was not a strong heal. Okay, that one just has really high resistance, I'm assuming. So, let's do this with Etna. Even though it's not going to do an insane amount of damage, that was still better damage than it could have been. Just like chilling around, or I think they all came after that. Hey Drac, welcome in, and thank you very much for the Prime sub. Hopefully you are doing well today. Whoops, nope, not ice, heal. And then, do we just work on Mega Fire? Fire. Try and get even more damage out of that skill. Heal. Ooh, we have prizes. We have a new HP one, which I don't know. Actually, I guess yeah, we can do here for it. It's like I don't know if there's anybody who had like hardcore want that on, but considering Etna has a good chance to miss, that is actually still good. And yeah, it has been a bit, but that was because of the RAM issue. But now that we got that fixed, we are getting back into it. And once again, we should save. Wait, also, how much does Freem need for leveling here? Okay, not an insane amount. So, there's a good chance Freem's gonna get another level up in here.
なんだこいつら。どんな恐ろしい罠を張って待ち構えているかと楽しみにしていたのに。どうした？なんとか言ったらどうだ？
幸せな人生。世界平和。みんな友達。
やめろ。
女は行動力。ラハールさん。ああ、これね。殿下は明るくて前向きなせ。そうなんですか。永遠の。
それは俺様が一番嫌いな言葉だ。
Yeah, so the RAM issue was apparently a non-issue, but people basically read a speculative letter from OpenAI and were like, "Oh, OpenAI is going to be buying a crap ton of RAM," and then they never did.
Oh.
Carl's stats has temporarily decreased. I do love the fact that, you know, it's literally just, hey, I've said positive things. Let's actually keep training Megafire here. And we'll go down. Get Etna to come over here and train the Stall Splitter. Yeah, GPUs are mainly what they need, and honestly, like, there's so much to it that really doesn't matter. But I don't know. It's one of those things where we're not going to see, like, the end of all of this sort of bullshit for a while. And I don't know. I'm genuinely really hoping that we actually do see, like, the full fall of the AI stuff here pretty soon, because it is at a point where I think it is starting to just be harmful. Like, it always kind of has been in a lot of ways. But right now I am talking about, like, specifically the language learning models, and whatnot, not the generative AI. Generative AI has always been a problem. But a lot of the AI assistant kind of things or whatever are starting to just become a problem, and not actually be helpful. Like, that is an actual thing that, like, OpenAI had to come out and say that, like, basically their AI just makes shit up all the time. Like, just straight up, there is a very high likelihood that it's just lying, because it doesn't know anything. And, like, that's something that I've been trying to, like, tell people as well, like, every single time that they talk about it. Yeah, it hallucinates. And to me, it's one of those things that will probably never actually be fixed, in terms of, like, for AI. I very much doubt it's ever gonna actually get fixed.
大丈夫ですか、ラン。
なんとかな。
言葉って。
やめんか。お前わざとやって。
殿下、遊んでる場合じゃないですよ。
わかってお。
本当にこのままでいい。
今さら止めるぐらいならと私はわかりました。
But yeah, apparently at first it was mostly accurate, and then it's become more and more inaccurate. Thank you for the head pat strap. Like, I don't know. This was apparently stuff published by OpenAI. So it could just be OpenAI and the fact that it itself is a piece of crap. But yeah, like, if your software just hallucinates shit all the time, and it's supposed to be accurate, like, you've got a problem. And yeah, it is definitely, a lot of it is, I think that, I do have to agree with what you said, Reed. I think a lot of it is that AI is feeding AI. But on top of that, AI does not have a fact checker. Like, if you look at, if you look at stupid people in general, let's be honest, where they sit there and they say that, like, oh man, look at all of these cures and whatnot, like, that are on the internet. This person is claiming that if, you know, I just have honey and cinnamon, I can cure my cancer. Like, if you look at the people who believe that, and then the fact that all of that stuff is still around on the internet, and I am not joking when I say that, like, that was an actual thing that I have read on the internet, was that cinnamon and honey, and depending on how you prepared it, like, somehow could cure literally every disease on the planet. But, like, these things feed into AI. And this is one of the things that, like, I've actually wanted to try to do this at some point. And it's literally just see if we can train an AI to give false, incriminating information about, like, very high up people. Just train the AI to do that, so that way people actually notice it. To where, like, if you ask, you know, who is so-and-so, it gives, like, a list of criminal things that they have done and whatnot. That they have not done, mind you, but that's what the AI believes, because that's what it's been fed, because it's being fed lies as well. Yeah. Oh, boy. Also, there is a... Oh, yeah. That would work. Feed it 4chan. If it hasn't already been on 4chan, let's post 4chan on something else. Mega Fire is only at level 7. Got a ways to go. Should probably also train up Magic Boost at some point. So, Laharl is probably going to be benched for most of this. Yeah, so I was actually in a call with some people who, like, I think 2 of them are actually, like, vibe coding games. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, oh, this is going to end horribly. Oh, hey, this is where we might be able to, get the succubus and the cat people.
かわいい坊やね。ラハールさん、
俺様はなぜかムチムチした体の女が大の苦手なの。ちなみにお前たちのようなぺったんこの女は全く大丈夫だ。
ペチャパイで悪かったわね。
This is why I'm so glad the Flatty Squad exists.
お久しぶりですな、殿下。
ああ、覚えているとも。親父の大好物だった暗黒まんじゅうを盗み食いして追放されたマデラスだ。
うわー、せっこい悪魔ですね。
その暗黒まんじゅうを盗み食いして追放されたマデラスがどういう風の吹き回しで俺様の前に現れたのだ。
もちろん。
笑えない冗談だな。
強がりはおよしなさいで。なあ、
な。
今頃お気づきさよ。私に記憶を奪われ。
エトナさん。
さあ、殿下。エトナ、今までご苦労だったな。
それじゃあ、いや、私の記憶は。
これから死にゆく者が記憶。
なるほどな。どうせ。
タハールさん。
うるさい。そんなことより
it is the invincibility one. So this is definitely good for skill training. But yeah. We gotta do some throw shenanigans here. What's the most efficient route? Because basically, what you have to do for this level, yeah, what you have to do for this level in order to clear it the first time, the easiest is basically just throw this onto here. Like, yeah, kind of the... I guess the easy way of doing this for me is probably as well to kind of do a similar. Like, we actually don't have to clear everything, since the invincibility means that, you know, we don't take damage. That does level them up. If we level them up too much, we are not going to be able to actually do damage to them. Yeah. I can definitely see that. So then we just leave her there. think we break out Frame. Yeah, I think after this we can actually make these two classes, so that'll be nice. Just go ahead and do the Skull Splitter on them. Didn't kill, but oh well. Yeah, I do remember trying to do this one the first time that I did it, and it was annoying. Yeah, I'll check after both. Like, it's after this chapter for sure, considering we have it here. Skull Splitter again. Lift them, throw them this way. But yeah, literally, it's the hip attack is the reason why I like the Succubus so much. Because it's 1-to-1 lifesteal. And, like, that is amazing for... like, any character, to be honest. Sadly, you can't do it on others, but like, you can't get that onto other characters, but yeah. Shame that they're going to be healing off of that. Go over there. Alright, they went back onto the spot. They'll eventually run out of SP, which is the kind of good thing. They have, chances are, already run out of SP. Nope, they didn't, but they just didn't use it anyway. Yeah, eventually we'll probably just use Etna to throw them onto the platform and then kill them with Freem. Go there. There we go. Working together. We don't care that they moved off. Yay, back onto it. Working on Mega Fire. Sweet, another level up. And then hopefully these people are going to actually come to us. I guess it's just these two down here. Okay, goody. So then we're going to throw them over here. When we move their... Yeah. Well, now we have to, because we ended our turn. Oh, the one person didn't come up to us. That's what I was hoping. I want them to move up this way. Yeah, throwing them into the one spot early doesn't do us any good. Or, like, with them, it doesn't do us any good. Actually, yeah, we just move up like this. We have to have them move in on their own turn. And then... You know what? Sure, why not? Then we do Mega Fire. Move them there. Because now they're stuck. Oof. That's some high resistance now, sadly. Thankfully, I've got enough SP for it. And we've also got this going for us. Sadly, that is going to actually get them some healing. Thankfully, it's not going to deal any damage to us, but... That's 25, so no, we really shouldn't do it. Oof. Hitting for 0. Well, we're definitely going to try and get this onto Etna then. Should probably actually just be using the buff skills. Yay for them not attacking with the special. Alright, got Etna level up. Now we just need to get them to come over. Which we're just going to use her for this. Even though they're going to move away at first. They have the most movement, I believe. I think actually Laharl might have the most movement. Too far. Once again, just draining their SP here. actually, yeah, lift, throw to over there, because then I have them pinned in. And then now we can just chuck them in there. And we can use her. Throw like that. There, Trivers. And then, actually, because this is the last enemy, let's use the Colossal Fisher. That takes a long time. Alright. We definitely need to get our SP back for our mage. And then let's see if we can... Yep, we can make them now. So... What do we name them? I gotta remember what character names I've already used, if any of the ones that I would go for here. Let's actually create the succubus for... Oh god, we need so much more mana for that. Yeah, I don't think we're making them for right now. We need a lot of mana for being able to do that. Never mind. We need to grind some mana. Oh right, we should also save. So yeah, it is that one. I forgot they were so expensive, but part of that is just the fact that, you know, I am past all this.
しかし
いらっしゃい。
これだけではありま
希望の光。清らかな心。やめろ。
このダブルアタックに耐えられます。
ラハールさん。
お待ちなさい。可憐な花が涙の雫を落とすとき、誰が呼んだか。
何者だ貴様。
だからビューティード。
貴様の名などどうでもよい。
もうあなた、まあいいでしょう。さて皆さん、
お前
何しに来たとはご挨拶ですね。
Yep.
あなたがあまりにも情けないからライバル。
忠告。
ラハールよ、上辺だけで物事を判断してはいけません。目や耳だけに頼るから迷いが生、心の目を開きなさい。さすれば
心の。
さあ海岸。
素晴らしいお言葉と思いますが、ラハールさんにはハードルが高すぎるかと。
Flun just casually roasting
あ、そ
Laurel.
う。じゃあ目を閉じて耳栓しなさい。
形勢逆転。
なさもなくば
勝手にすれば。
なんだと。
2年前魔王様が死んだ時奪われた記憶を取り返。
何？俺様を毒殺だと？
耳栓しててもそういうことだ。そう殿下けどマデラ、これは自分の生き方じゃ。私は私の生き
では
わからないの？私の生き方を怪我してくれたマデラス。これからは私の生き方は私が。
よくもだ。
その言葉が聞きたかったの。
えい不利に
シーン。
不利に。
わかんないやつね。あんたが監視役につけたプリニーはと、あんたは殿下という餌に釣られてのこのこ現れ。
俺様を餌扱い。
そんなに褒めないでくださいよ。まあフロンちゃんと中ボスの登場は覚悟はいいかしら。エトナの名を聞
Alright, don't remember, I don't think there's any Geo stuff here, which is nice. Because now we don't have to worry about a lot of things. We can just kind of blast everybody. Just, you know. Sadly, we don't have a lot of maneuverability here. Nope, one more. Triburst is the weakest of all the skills, but it's the one we're trying to work on. Because it does somewhat do some good work when it, you know, actually gets to do its thing. Yay for them mega icing their own friend. Not that it did an insane amount of damage, but, you know, here we are. Can't do that one. But we could do that one on them. We'll send Laharl over here, oops, to do probably win. Nope, that one's that one. Never mind. I forgot Wind Cutter was the one that was really far for swords. Very good skill for swords, by the way, but you know. Not one you get to do much with. At least, not in melee. I think it's the first, like, ranged, sword skill. So, like, it kind of throws you off a little bit because of that. Oh, wow, okay. These ones are not as resistant. I was like, using free, probably not a great idea. Once again, hitting their friend, I'm not going to complain. Let's actually bring her over here. And I think that's the correct spot for that. And then we're going to bring Laharl over here. Because I think they are actually in the correct spot for that. And then they're also in the correct spot for that afterwards. That did not do a lot of damage, but here we are. That definitely did a lot more damage. You know what? Let's do this one, because I don't actually think it did more damage than the other one, but have to train up skills for them to actually do shit. Can she make it? No, but we can do printing raid onto him. Oh, right, because we already told her to do a thing. And then we can move him up, and we can do Wind Cutter again. Not bad damage. just because we should be working on it anyway. Actually, let's work on this one. That is definitely the more powerful heal, just very situational. That honestly didn't do as much as I was worried it would. Yeah, let's do that, and then once again work on Mega Fire. This also should hopefully be the kill. Yep. And the level up. Sweet. And a good amount of money.
お命だけは
どうしよっかな。
そんな魔界で一番お美しくてお強いエトナ様、どうかお許しを。
まあんたみたいな男を殺すその代わり
ラハール様の超恥ずかしい写真も
I love how much it's like
これにて一件落着ですね。
you get people joining and it just says without your consent.
どこがだ。まったく俺様を毒殺しようとする。
でもラハールさん
だがお前常に野心に満ち溢れ、魔王ラハールの腹心には
殿下
よいか、一生こき使ってやるからな。
殿下の方こそ殿下が魔王の座にふさわしくないなんてこともあります。
その時は
言われ変なの。ラハールさんもエトナ私にはよくわからないでも展開では感じたこと
ちょっと皆さん
No, we're not forgetting you. We already did that a long time ago, don't worry.
みんな元気？私エトナ魔界小学校の1年生
確かに脳みそとおっぱいは1年生並みだな。
That is definitely the main thing with mid-boss. It's like, who?
魔女にな
Who are you
って
again?
素敵な彼氏をゲットするのさ。
何が素敵な彼氏だ。
Oh boy, I have to do some grocery shopping.
ライチエッチやばか
Do that.
世界中の男どもよ私のしもべにな
いやバカんじゃね
I
え。
just need to go to Costco and actually do
次
my
回
groceries,
マジカル美少女エトナ
which I'm gonna try
第
and
6
do
話
super early in the
クラ
morning,
ンを呪い
which
殺
is
せ
gonna be
あ
fun.
なたのハートにマジカルチェック
Mostly just on the fact that I need to wake
お
up on
前
time.
言ってて恥ずかしくないか。
全然
Save the game? Yes, I would like to do that.
背景、闇もますます深まってきた昨今、いかがお過ごしでしょうか。私ことラハールは最近の魔界の情勢に心を痛めております。無駄な血を流すことは良識ある処刑におかれましても望むところではないと存じ上げます。つきましては、私が父魔王クリチェフスコイより相続いたしました魔王の権利書をかけてイベントを催したくご連絡いたしました。ルールは簡単です。私が毒蛇の月呪いの日にデスソースへ行くのを邪魔して権利書を奪い取ってください。見事権利書を手にされた方を新たな魔王と認定いたします。私が無事に権利書を持ったままデスソースへたどり着いた暁には私が魔王となります。魔王の座を狙う野心旺盛な方はふるってご参加ください。敬具。
Yeah, I just found my
どうだ。
Costco
なかなか達筆であろう。
cashback rewards check, and I was like, oh right, I need to do
え
that.
えでも
そうだ。すでにプリニーたちに命じ、今頃野心たぎらせた悪魔どもが。
殿下これ私
アホかお前は。わからんのか。魔王。これは罠なの。この間の件もある。マデラスのように。
あ
そしてそいつらを全て倒したとき第6話
Yeah, I gotta do my grocery shopping because, like, originally I was going to have done it already, but just have not. Or yeah, I was gonna do it today, but ended up not doing that. So yeah, who do we? I guess we could probably grind some mana on Freem if I really wanted to here. Because yeah, we need a lot for these. We can't currently get them. Also, do we have reincarnation yet? No? What do we need to get to for that? Also, do we do item world at this point? We save because we went through a cutscene. Alright, we do need to do... What was it? More expensive stuff? Nope, we can't currently pass that. I think it's just customer rank too low. Okay, we just need to buy shit, apparently. Which we can buy some nice things here. Well, we'll definitely buy that magic vest. That one's actually really good. And then we are basically out of money for new things. You know what? Sure. Customer rank up. Oh, whoops. Went too far. More expensive stuff. Begin the vote.
Yay, 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 yay.
Rejected. I thought we had more. I thought we had more people voting yay than nay. No, there we definitely didn't. Alright, well. Yeah, I think the last one that rejected was higher level, or high enough level that it swayed the entire thing, and then we didn't actually see that. Okay. So we need to first clean out our inventory here of things that we don't want to be carrying around with us. Then we're going to sort this. Then let's see. We have a couple different things that we could do. We could work on a sword for Laharl here. This one is actually giving us, like, some decent stats, like, because it's giving the speed and hit as well. Which doesn't actually, like, make its damage any better, but a little bit more accurate and a little bit more dodge, essentially. Which is kind of actually why I have the shoes on him. We should probably actually get rid of this one. We probably don't need a muscle spirit on him. We could probably actually use one of the ones that we just got here instead. probably this one. Give him some SP. Or we just put this Imperial Seal on him, which I think is actually probably the better option. Because that will also get his attack up. Let's see. They're currently using a leather jacket and then 2 muscles. I don't think I want to put any of these. Would this actually be worth it? Not really. Yeah, it's not gaining a massive amount of SP. Here, this orb is not actually... We should actually, that's what we should probably go into, is one of these orbs that's here. Because then I can get the SP people, and I can put them into other things that I want to get SP on, like their weapon. And yeah, oh right, I already have an SP person in here. And an intelligence, and a bunch of other things. And yeah, there's a broker for the money. Teacher. Teacher was intelligence, I believe. So yeah. Maybe we go into... maybe we go into this common orb. Let's actually go to this instead. That way we can see this. Yeah, maybe we go into this common orb or this psych orb. Because this would also get us a good amount of resistance, people. Like, this is giving us a very good amount of SP extra as well anyway. So yeah, I think we go into this one. I don't think we care about putting people in it specifically. So, like, the reason why I'm saying that is, if I look at the Imperial Seal here, we have, like, the intelligence and so on and so forth, all those other stats. Putting those into this item that we're going into just to get the residence doesn't really help. Like, or doesn't do anything for us in, like, what we're actually trying to go for. Like, it would make it have those stats, but, like, we have this already. Like, I would rather, if I was going to get something up for use, I would rather go into, like, this and put the SP resident in here and so on and so forth. So, yeah. Let's save again, just because. So, yeah, I don't need to put extra stuff in here, because we're mainly just trying to murder these people and get out. This one looks like everything can come to us, thankfully. So we don't have to worry about, like, going everywhere. We still need to make use of Freem, though. That way we can get as much mana on them as possible. And we may as well on them, too. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of let people come to us, somewhat. See if they do, I guess, as well. Nope. actually next to each other. I guess that is actually blocked off, which kind of sucks, because it means that there really is like no good way of having done this other than the way that we are currently doing. So yeah, if they don't move to us, then they will not have moved at all. Oh yeah, this is blocked off because of the tree and all this other junk. Could still hit from there, though. Whoops, nope. Special fire. Kill it with fire. Does mean that we can do this and, like, not get attacked. I don't think she can actually reach there. We'll have to do some throw shenanigans to get them. Potentially. Nope, we can get it from here. It's like there was a chance we couldn't, so. As we now just once again work on fire. That way we can actually get stage clears. Oh god damn it, really? Again? Alright, let's see. Yeah, we got a ways to go to get over there, so... Alright, Laharl... 1, 2, 3... So, yeah. So I think we need him here. Then Etna... Flon... Oh wait, no, Freem is last. Nala... Freem... Lift... Freem... Lift... Nala... Lift... Them... Lift... Flon... Lift... Etna... You know what? Sure. Let's Mega Fire this one just to make sure they die. Yeah, subduing specialists is so important, especially in this game, because of the fact that there's no like breeding or anything else like that in this one. Like that was just not a thing in the original games. Like it became a thing later because of the fact that, well, honestly, it's a pain in the ass to grind out all of the stuff essentially for innocence or residents, as they have kind of changed the name to. But yeah, like it's it is one of those things where if you were doing this, like, how to think of like how to describe it. If you were doing this way back in the day, especially, you had to just figure out how to do a lot of this stuff. And there really wasn't a great way of doing so. Like, because of course, online guides weren't really a thing. And yeah, you had to just sit there and be like, alright, what's the way of getting, like, you know, the item world residence up? I think I can actually hit both of them from here. With the power of love. Which is still the heal that we want to actually get up because of how strong it is. And then we go to the next floor, because I don't feel like trying to chuck someone over to kill the other people. What do we got? So blue has a lot of stuff on it, including recovery. Which is pretty nice, but also... we could potentially get rid of it. Which I kind of want to do. Like, let's just, let's actually break out Laharl to kill that guy. And then Freem can fire this Green. We get to watch her do 0 damage in his attack. But yeah, Dark Assembly was one of the things that, like, in this game especially, was really difficult to figure out exactly how it worked. But it's honestly not that bad. Ooh, sweet, we did get another chain. I was like, was there more on here than we could have gotten? There is. I don't think we're getting red. But, that's okay. Yeah, we're not getting red. Also, apparently Kiko is playing or TCG Shop Sim, and I'm like, huh. I wonder if she's actually streaming that, or if she's just, like, randomly playing it. Look at that. Hells yeah. Maxed out bonus gauge. I don't think we can make it over there. She can, though. I don't know if this is the last guy, or if we had anyone else survive, but... Nope, we did. And I have no freaking clue where they are. They're over here. That's... reachable? Nope, that's not reachable, not without throwing. We could still get there, though. Oh, they're actually coming to us. Okay, sweet, sweet. Let's let them do that. Wait, is there someone else too? Are we missing like more people? Yep. God damn it. Okay. Can Laharl make this jump? He can. Because he's actually got good boots. So yeah, boots do a number of different things. One of them is more movement speed. The other one is jump height. So yeah, if you are wondering like how to get jump height, the best way is with boots. God damn it, poison. Or nope, I guess it didn't actually poison them. That or they resisted the poison immediately after. May as well keep going at weird angles, because why not? But excellent, that worked on the one thing, and we actually got a new gun. That's actually really good. Because I'm hoping that that gun is actually better than what we are potentially using. We have invincibility on green. So we look for a green spot that we can easily stand on without the enemies standing on it a bunch, and then we just go enter. I don't remember if invincibility stops poison. Like poison damage. I think it does, though. Like, I think it stops poison from hurting you, but it doesn't, one of those is actually on an invincibility spot. Yeah, I think you can still get the condition, it just won't do damage. Nope, special we want the Hurricane Slash there. Fire like this. Oops, it was already on the correct orientation. Out and put them here because this is the last invincibility square in this area, and then I think we have just the one enemy coming to us, and then we're just able to move to the other person just fine. I do love how they take the damage from those squares. Like, I can't remember what map it is, but there was a map that, in one of the games, the way that you could beat it was literally just passing your turn constantly. And I don't remember if it was in this game or in one of the others, but oops, no, not Hurricane Slash, Windcutter. It is, yeah, it is hitting them. But you just, because there was a 20% damage out on the battlefield, you didn't even have to technically deploy a unit. Like, I think you did have to deploy at least one anyway, but, where is the exit portal? Because, how the fuck are we getting around here? Yeah, it ain't there. What? Am I just, like, not spotting it or something? Or is it in, like... Yeah, it's not in there. It's not there. Oh, there it is. Huh. Well, we're definitely gonna need Laharl here for height and everything. They got confused, which is fine. Or technically, I think they got amnesia is the condition. Which, it makes them unable to use skills. It's basically silence. But, actually a really good condition to put on enemies. Like, if you're ever wondering, like, what conditions are the most worth it for... Oh man, I have one slot left for residents. What should I put in as a potential condition to apply to people? Amnesia's pretty good. The reason why it's good is because of the fact that it means that they don't get to do, like, some of their best AoEs and so on and so forth. Like, they don't get to do that. So, like, you know, you get less chance of poison among other effects. So yeah, it is a very, very good condition to put on people. Damn it. He's both poisoned and paralyzed. That is not good. I will need to actually use the one thing on him now. Now that I think about it, I have a thing to cure these. Item. We need the fairy dust. Can he make it there? No, he cannot. But he can make it there. Alright, one more kill before there. I don't remember what that condition is. He was still able to move to the next floor, so that's all that counts. Got another resident there, and the exit is right there. Looks like I look at his status. Does this show... No, it doesn't. I don't remember what that one is. And he can't lift, so maybe that's what it's doing? Dizzy? Ooh, geez, that is actually a lot farther away than I thought it was. Thinking of then, how far is the guy? Okay, he's actually really far. So let's move Laharl here. Grab out Freem. But now we can lift, okay. So it's just that we couldn't lift the one enemy. That's, I think, good enough for fire to reach this guy. Excellent. Then we grab Flown out and use normal heal on Laharl. Etna, come out and attack that guy. Heal onto them. Fire like this. There. Proceed on down. Because this is definitely not me trying to level forever items. We did not get a good person or good or person we needed to kill there. Fire onto them. And then, okay, so they can't make it. So we do Laharl, who has a better throw range. Oh, hey, it's right there. Excellent. So, Freem to there. Fire like this onto those two. They lived. There we go. Damn it for Flown not getting a level up. Kinda just want to rush through now that clearly we have the chance. Okay, so this is stage 10. You can tell because of the music. Oh, cheat. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, of course they're all the way over here where we can't get them. Like, literally, we do not have enough throw range to be able to cross this entire gap. That, yeah, that doesn't even line up with that. Doesn't even line up with this. Well, that kind of sucks. We're not getting the general, but we can at least work on some skills for people here. Do ice onto them before also then doing Mega Fire. So we're about to be leaving anyway. So if the ice doesn't kill him, the Mega Fire hopefully will. Hey, there we go. Level 20 for Freem. Excellent. Let's do... let's let's do this one, even though it's gonna make the SP cost go quite a bit. Also got a level up there. Excellent. We're using magic boost, which is hilarious, because, again, there's no way for us to actually get there. Those two are not in line, sadly. Are either of them weak to ice? You are. So we will ice you. Ooh, we got Giga Fire now! Hells yes. Oh, we gotta move closer. New animation! Let's go! Damn it, it lived. Just, you know, casually dropping a big ball of fire on them. No biggie. Oh, this didn't go up in SP. Excellent. That's actually really nice. Yeah, let's do that one. And then I don't think she can make it. Wait, can Harl? Yeah, there we go. So sadly, we're skipping the general. We also only got 2 of the innocents, which kind of sucks. But one of them was an SP, so that's nice. So first thing we need to do is and then we go all the way back up, because that orb that would be in here, or no, we have it here apparently. Oh right, because we used that slot. Okay. So then we need to go to equip. We go to Freem. And then we're going to go to this. And we're going to say none. Because it doesn't actually matter. We come back over here. Move residence from this to the seal. I don't think we actually care about the resistance that much, but we have another resistance sitting in there. Oh, that one can only fit 6 people in it. Never mind. We first then combine resistance, and then we do that. And then we do it again. So yay, so now we have a master that has 24. Which is not bad. Whoops. Not the thing we want to do. We're probably going to have to go back into this later. Like, that is definitely something that I should look into. Going into again. To try to get the last of those people out. Then equip on Freem. Give her that seal back. Get treatment here. Then, yeah. Level 20. Pretty awesome. We got next spell for mage. Weapon Mastery 11 on staff is also pretty nice. I don't actually think that orb is better than anything she has. Like, definitely I should probably go into this orb next if I was going to keep doing that, but I think the first thing I want to do, actually we can still do it in equip. So I want to see if we have a better gun here. Not the item bag we want here. Actually, first, let's sort. Yes. So, guns scale off of hit and speed, I believe. Or no, maybe they just scale off of hit. Let's actually check this. That has 17 speed, so yes, the coaches are speed. So yeah, so these scale, the guns scale purely off of hit. Okay, this actually answers that question there. So this one is way higher hit. Higher speed is also not a bad thing. That does mean I've had these boots on her as a thing to increase her speed, but that's not actually doing me any good for damage. I think hit and speed might be... What is hit and speed? Or maybe they're hit and speed in later games, and in this game they're just hit. I don't know. But, new gun. Because this one is legendary, so this is actually still really good, but it also has stuff on it that we don't care about. In terms of the people there. Then let's look at... So we don't have glasses. Oh, right, we have these, and they're offering intelligence, which... Actually, I remember who I got those for. That would be for her. Because I think what we do is we give her some really high defense here with a little bit of extra other stuff. Where's it? Oh no, it's replacing this Dark Orb. And then yeah, it's this one or the Magic Vest. I think we do this one because the Magic Vest is actually giving them SP and Intelligence. So they are losing some SP, but yeah. Oh, we should see if we have a better staff for them. That is looking like no. We definitely do not. Do we have better gloves for them? Nope. We definitely don't have better axe. The ninja sword is probably our best sword. That one's actually not bad. Just massive attack boost, but we're losing out. We're also losing out on our amnesia, which is, I think, fine, let's be honest. Yeah, just getting 71 attack is not bad at this stage. Save all of our random stuff we have done there. Jeez, we cannot afford. We gotta grind stuff again. I don't know whether or not we could... Let's try on the belt inventory again. I don't really feel like trying to... Damn, okay. We're not at the point where we can persuade by force either. We need quite a bit more for that. But yeah, I think we're in a decent spot. It's mostly just a matter of, like, we need to figure out what residence we want to go for the most. And, like, what items we want to go into. Because potentially we want to do stuff like this one, where it's got the broker and the statistician. Because those ones will actually do us, like, a lot of good for... Well, broker is money, statistician is experience. Like, very, very good. Also, marksman, so it's got the to hit, which means that we could put those into Etna's axe and make it to where their hit is not as bad. Because their hit is actually still decent at 82, but could be better. Could be a lot better. Let's see. Still have to figure out. I think we need to work on Freem the most. Potentially we go and we grind. Potentially we go here and we grind. Whoops, nope, not this level. Well, actually, yeah, we could grind this level because it's just a matter of Freemify this, and then just nuke people with Freem. Like those guys are all still perfectly in a line. So we see if we can do this. We can. All that back and forth barely made it anywhere. We can do this, but we can't. Okay, we can get the full placement. So yeah, potentially we just do this over and over again for a bit. Level up Freem, get Mega Fire up. Potentially get a new SP thing. Did that actually get me the money though? Like, did I make profit? Yes, I did. Okay, that's the other part that counts. So yeah, we can just keep doing this one because we don't have to worry about the ally damage, as we can nuke that right away. Will this reach over there? No, it won't. But that's something we will actively be working on, so... Uh-oh, one of them's pretty resistant to fire there. We'll send someone else out to take care of that, because I would like to. Yeah, he's just got high resistance. Do we level a Harl or Etna more? Or do we level up Plenar? I honestly need to hear that name said at some point. if we level up them. Wow, another one with high resistance. Gigafire onto that one. Actually, I don't think anyone has good AoE here. I guess it kind of does. Jeez, only 48 on Mega Fire. That feels so bad, I tell you what. You know what? Sure, let's do this. Train that skill more as well. And then actually, we also should probably do this. Yeah, getting the ones that are like super resistant to our damage is not great. All the poison. Wind Cutter to there. Move her up here and use that one. Move her to here because why not? Doing this one. Got one of them dead there. Actually, move here first, then use this. So it won't heal them, but it'll at least get us all them healed up. That one again. That one. Let's just see who's alive after this. Figured that one wouldn't be, but this guy might be still. Nope. Excellent. And level up. Excellent. Jeez, that was annoying just because they RNG'd into having really good resistance. Okay, we still made money, which is what counts. And Freem, level 21 now. I can't remember when we get our next spell, but I think it's not gonna be till like level 40 or higher. Let's see if she can solo it this time. like we're actually trying to do with her. And let's see if this one reaches. It does not. Or actually, well, hang on. Yeah, it does not. Not yet, anyway. Let's just hit execute just in case this doesn't work. Okay, it did. Alright, then go over here. Nope, we need one more space. Eventually we won't need it, but the hope and prayer is that if we can get the spells leveled up enough and staff mastery leveled up enough, we basically can reach everywhere on a map, which is very nice when you are able to actually do that. It's like you just find a spot to stand and then like murder everyone. Sweet, no poison. So we're gonna do Etna with this one, and then her with that one. That might kill it. Yep, it did. Okay. Which is okay. Because even if Etna gets some experience, that's fine. And we got another new gun. I'm wondering why that one was new. Is it because of the rarity, or... Yes, it's because of the rarity. It's the fact that it's worse rarity than the one that we had before. Which is kind of hilarious. Which, that's just because of how rarity works. Or how, like, new items work, I guess I should say. It's just because every rarity is its own... Or not every rarity. Every tier of rarity is its own. Because rarity can be anywhere from, I think, like, 0 to 200 or something. Like, if we just look at these items, rarity 75, 174, 233, okay. Apparently can go real high. Higher is bad. So, like, this is a absolutely horrible bow. Let's see. Yeah, here is a good example of, you know, the sort of rarity difference. I might actually need to look here too. Nope, these are actually the same. But it's very low, so that would explain it. Do I have any? Well, we have the big arrows here. A lot of these are so high up in rarity that I don't think it's going to make a difference. 6 on the marksman, 5 on the marksman. Yeah. Higher rarity things, or technically lower rarity. So like, it might actually need to be a different rarity tier. So actually like this. Actually, oh no, because that's the one I went into in levels. So now that's not a good example either. God damn it. All my examples are not great. But essentially, higher rarity can have better stats. Like, or has better base stats. Alright. So, did we already heal? No, we're not. We are still making profit. Yeah, there will come a time where we stop making profit, essentially, from the map. That is one of the things to keep in mind. Like, once the skill takes too much SP to use... Whoops. We need to move there. Because then we can check if this has the range yet. It does not. But yeah, once skills take too much SP to, oh god damn it, really? We have 2 of them over there already that we cannot kill? If you can find the different rarities, it is incredibly useful. Oh, those ones went that way. Interesting. That is very interesting. Let's get... You know what? Let's get Nala out here. We haven't been working on our brawler lately. Let's do that. Wow, we are getting really unlucky with these people. I'll tell you what. I don't think I have anything other than, like, if we did ice for, like, hitting in a good AoE like that, but something that we can do. Train the power of love. Damn, they split up in a way that we can't hit them all now. I definitely feel like I need to get wind next. Because, like, ice is not doing us as much good as would have hoped. Granted, like, fire is technically also not doing us as much good as one would hope. Gotta love that 0 damage. I mean, the whole reason for it was to get our chain up. Sadly, we don't get to benefit from it on that one, but oh well. Oh, they're almost dead. Let's kill them. Who do we kill them on to get our experience here? Yeah, let's keep working on Hurricane Slash. Single target, but consistent damage is consistent damage. Extra money, that's good. Alright, let's see here. How much? Okay, about to level up again, which is good. Actually, we should track something here. So their intelligence is currently at 279. So we're gonna write that down, or at least we're gonna try to, if I can find a pen or pencil that works, because the pen I grabbed was not writing. So it's at 279, and then what I want to do is once they level up, see what it gets to. Because I think that they gain an amount that is like a based off of their current stats. Once again, does not look like it'll reach. all of these. And hopefully do exactly this and murder all of them. So there's the level up. Now they're at 286. So that was a 7-point gain. I don't know what their actual, like, base is currently. Like, what their base intelligence was before we did that. So, could have been good, could have been bad. Who knows? We go over here and we set Gigafire onto these homies. Hope that it kills them all. Yes. Because, yeah, this is, like, really good, consistent experience and everything, considering how they are. As long as they die to free every single time, then I think we're getting good experience, and also getting some other improvements to ourselves. Specifically, the mana and the money. And the just ranking up of the skills. Which, especially for free, and getting the skills up is very important for that extra damage. So yeah, I don't think we're gaining enough that, like, or enough experience that, like, it's stupid worth it there. But still ain't bad. For what we could be getting instead, it's not bad at all. We did get another range increase, but did not get it for that. So we still gotta Mega Fire these ones. As long as they all die, we're good. Like, I would put some boots on them, but I just don't think it's worth it. Like, I don't think it actually gives us the range that I want for that. Which we do have some slightly better range, but it's just still not enough for the one group. God damn it. Who is good at hitting for, or hitting two? Well, Harl is with Blade Rush. Didn't kill, sadly. So let's do Nala for, nope, can't do that. Can't do either of those, so just hit normally then. And then Etna for actually training a skill. Sweet for them leveling up. Okay, so how we doing? Okay, still needs a decent amount. And then don't even have to check the skill because I already know it can't reach. I honestly cannot wait to see, like, how far we can get this skill up. For just hopefully being able to output some bonkers damage. Cannot attack the one. So we'll have to end turn there, sadly. So we're basically going to ignore... You know what, actually, let's use this one. Why not? We're going to ignore the ones that we don't one-shot with fire. On, you know, having to use fire. Just to see if we can get it from other ways. Or get the other ones, I should say. Okay, sweet, another level up. It's now at 291. Okay, so it went up from 79 to 86. So we gained less on that level up than we did on the previous one. That's kind of depressing, but here we are. Did we get Nala some experience, or Etna? Etna. They are a lot closer. Also, we're trying to level Etna's skills for the sake of getting them to have bonkers damage scaling. Just really going after trying to poison the mage, aren't you? Well, I got some bad news for you. You're low enough that Giga Fire is gonna kill you. We got a sharp-edged sword. Is that better than... I don't think that's better than what Locaro currently has. No, not by a long shot. Nice to get, but... Let's see, what level do we stop at here in terms of where do we get Freem to? Before we call it, essentially. God damn it. Always somebody. Cannot attack him from here. I love that initially taking 0 damage. Still didn't kill it, but oh well. Thankfully, we can still reach all 3 of these to drop this on them. And we killed all 3 of them. Excellent. Break out Etna. Do this again. Sweet. And then they split up. God damn it. I think it's there that I need. For that. Just bring Etna over here because we're going to be Disgaea blasting somebody. Gotta love seeing 0 damage on 2 attacks. Flown, Power of Love, Freem, Power of Fire. It'd be incredibly interesting if you could actually get, like, Power of Love or other skills like that are, like, character unique to a mage. Ooh. Hey, we got a new orb. Hells yes. Because we are immediately going to equip that to Freem. It is replacing this one, which is going to lower her intelligence by an amount? How much did we actually lower that by? Oh, we didn't. It went up in intelligence slightly. Okay. I'll consider that a good thing. Hells yeah. Not that I think it's going to actually increase their damage by an amount that is going to matter, but... okay, so we need at least one more level on Mega Fire before we can reach these guys. Or not Mega Fire, but Giga Fire. Please die. Hells yeah. Trying to think of, again, how much longer I want to go for, considering the time. I'll probably go for level 25, and then we'll call it there. Technically don't actually need to leave and heal immediately because of how much SP we have, but... it's still worth it, just so that way I don't lose track. So we check Giga Fire, see if it'll reach now. It looks like it will. Hells yes. Now we are purely working on Giga Fire. And there's level 24. I'm genuinely, like, trying to think of, is there something that we get when we get to 25 for the casters? Because they have access to buffs. Sweet, we got Laharo level. Another ninja sword there. How much SP? Oh, yeah. We are still using a massive amount of our SP. Like, that's over... That is over half of our SP gone from doing that. So, yeah, we definitely have to actually go and heal after every battle. Which I think is mostly because we're using Giga Fire so much. Let's actually just hit execute. Just in case. Nope, there's still one alive, but we can't make it up there. But it's not the thingy. Damn it for getting poisoned. So we come here, we Giga Fire onto those fools. We break out Etna again. So I would like to keep getting Etna up to make her more accurate. I'm also kind of wondering if I get flown up after this. Too far. So you come over here and do this to them. You once again Giga Fire that group. Yay. Hyper Knuckle. I wonder if that's better for Nala. Nope, it's in the warehouse. Let's sort. It's okay. Like, we're going up in speed, but losing a little bit of hit. And hit appears to be what we actually need, not speed. Actually, Knuckles, I think, are attack and speed. Or attack and hit, sorry. So yeah, that is lower stats overall, which we don't want. $2,355. We're at 302 intelligence. Actually, once again, just execute. In case the yellow one is not destroyed, or the yellow geo symbol there is not destroyed. Of course, they're all yellow, so, you know. Distinction, not really useful. I love it when a plan comes together, though. Like, just the fact that they're basically lucking into having the resistance items equipped to make it to where we can't make use of their 50% increased fire damage. Ooh, hells yes, we got a belt. Okay, equip. Etna. We're gonna yeet this leather jacket, and we are equipping that belt. Just immediately. So, lowers their defense, but that's okay. I don't remember if all belts lowered defense, but we don't care. That's kind of why we also have HP on them, especially right now. But, like, the main thing is, for this, it's just 30 attack. Hells yes. That makes the axe even better. Alright, Freem. Okay, so we're getting the level on this one, so this will be the last run we do. We're also going to get a level on Disgaea Fire, which is awesome. There's the level up. So now they're at 308. So they only gained 5 on that level. I think it was 5. I think it was 304 before. So yeah, the amount gained, I'm not sure what it's based off of. Like, I used to think that it was your base stat, or like what your stats were of the previous level, which I think it was, or I think it is in later ones. But there might be more factors to it in this game. Oh, Etna can't reach them. Never mind. Laharl probably could, but we'll do that. Because that, why not? You know what? Let's send Laharl to finish the job. Yeah, Hurricane Slash. Got a quality staff there. Alright. So, Freeb is now at 590 SP, but, Gigafire costs a lot of SP to use currently as well, so, you know, that's a thing. 12 on stabs, which is pretty good. I'm pretty sure we don't have reincarnation unlocked yet. Yeah, we do not. Ooh, wait, I think we can, make one of these. Oh, we could make one of these instead of making this. Let's see. Ooh, and we can do it on average, so that's nice. Or do we wait to try and do skill? No, I think we do average. But I think we do life-steely character first. Potentially, or do we do punchy first? Kinda want life-steely first. Especially because we have the better one. So yeah, let's do this. And then, done. And then don't know what their stats scale off the top of my head. But they have both attack and int here. But I think we just give them SP. Because the SP will mean that they have more uses of their skills. So I think we go with there. And then that is also another character that can fly. So that's awesome. Let's go look for their weapons here. So we have the poison needle and then the crab pincer that we went into. Crab pincer we went into is definitely better. Let's see, if we go to status, they don't have any skills yet, so I think their normal attacks, no matter what, scale off of attack. So, I think what we need to do is just give them some stuff to make them potentially survive, but have some damage. But this will be good for now as well. We can give them... Oh, we can give them that as well. And then this. Because that'll also get their intelligence up, just in case that's actually useful. And then, yeah, we'll have to work on them later, too. Let's go to rearrange manually. And then we go to Blythe and just... grab them and drag them up here as well. Because technically I want to see if we can get the other heal spells off of them. Let's actually put Blythe above Nala there. Nala is yet another melee that we don't necessarily need to be doing too much with. Like, in theory, we have other people who can do what they do as well. So yeah, that worked out. we made it a decent distance through stuff. So that's nice. I don't know if there's anything else that we necessarily need to, I guess, work on with that here. Potentially, we're going to just be doing some more grind for. Oh god, brain, why are you doing this to me? Some more grind for the, mana and the levels on characters. We definitely need to grind now Blythe. Like, now that we have them, we need to grind them up a little bit. Get them to actually have their skills and everything. Because right now they, just have their basic attack and cannot actually lifesteal, which kind of means they don't actually serve the purpose of why we made them. So, we just need to get them the experience, which should be pretty easy, I think. We might, load them up with, I might put the belt that we have on Etna on them, just to make it to where you know, they have a higher chance of killing people kind of thing. But we'll see. That is all for next time, essentially, which will probably, or should be tomorrow. It might be an earlier stream tomorrow, because I'm trying to figure out how I want to do my Mondays, since I do D&D in the evenings about the time that, like, I would normally be starting this, or about the time that I started this stream is roughly when I'm, like, doing a D&D session. So I'm like, I'm thinking what I want to do is instead do it earlier. But yeah, we'll see what grind we get up to. We'll see what grind we get up to tomorrow, and figure out what we want to do with ourselves there. But until then, as always, good luck, have fun, and try not to burn anything down.